Gabby, I'm sure you're not too pleased about this. Chicago isn't too pleased about this. We're going to be paying more for utilities, as we tend to do every single year. This one specifically for electricity this summer.
It sounds like
that's no bueno.
Almost every week we hear about something getting more expensive, and even here in Chicago, unfortunately. But yeah, let's go through some of the details because we know a couple of things here. Beginning in June, ComEd's electricity supply rate will rise to roughly 10 cents per kilowatt hour. So that's up 45% from last June's rate of 6.9 cents. So based on a CUB review, which is a
Citizens
watchdog,
Utility Board, yes.
Recently filed tariff. So the increase could translate to an extra $10.60 per month for the average customer, and those higher rates are expected to remain in place for the next 12 months, which means obviously, about $100 more a year, more than that.
Yeah, exactly. Now CUB, they did try to fight this because they're like, this is unjustified. They made a stand, and I believe they did drive the rate down a little bit, but people are not pleased about this at all. ComEd did release a statement kind of absolving themselves of blame here. They say ComEd does not profit from this increase, was not part of the auction, does not supply capacity, does not retain any proceeds of the capacity charge payments. ComEd is responsible for the delivery portion of bills, which pays for the work that ComEd does to maintain and upgrade the system. So there's some by law rate auction that goes on behind the scenes, and so that is...
Yeah, I think it's with the supply of power, right?
Yep.
Just to hold it all.
So anyway, we're used to this.
Summer, right? I mean, let's hope that there's more... It's a cooler summer.
What do you
so that
keep your thermostat at during the summer months then? Because that's the bottom line here.
I've never controlled the thermostat. I've let my dad always control it, and then I guess I did have to when I lived by myself for like 5 years. But now I let my fiance kind of control it, and he keeps it a cool 68.
Oh man, after my own heart. I'm a high 60s as well.
And I'm like, I would be happy at 72, Anthony, to be honest with you.
Honestly, you might have another argument to crank up the thermostat, because those extra degrees, they make a huge difference when it comes to those really, really hot days. It's almost the difference between giving your HVAC system a little break versus having it run constantly, like on a 92-degree day. If he keeps your thermostat at 68, you're gonna have quite the hefty bill.
Yes, you're right.
So maybe food for thought.
We might have to have a conversation, especially before the wedding. Maybe that's our deal breaker. Hey,
or something. I'm surprised you didn't go over that already with your officiant. Hey, thermostat wars. That's a big point of tension between married couples.
We just went through our pre-Cana.
Too late for me, but save yourself. You just went through your...
Pre-Cana, which is with the Catholic Church. So it's some classes that you have to do before marriage.
I'm so curious about this.
And it was an 8-hour course, and it was great. We had a great couple leading it, and they had been married for 40 plus years. And really it was just like reflecting with other couples in the group as well about what you guys see for the future and what your relationship is going to be like in the Catholic Church. It was interesting.
I won't pry too much, but were there any breaking news stories between you and your fiance, like that came out of this?
No, I think we know each other too well. Okay. Yeah, and we grew up with the same morals in the Catholic Church, so we knew a lot what was coming.
Good. I really like that groundwork. We did a little bit of that too. It wasn't under the Catholic Church, but we did have one of my really good friends' dad was actually our officiant, and he is a couples counselor. So he has all the strategies. He's got all the language. You know what I'm saying? Like the good questions that get you two talking and everything. So
we have another one in a few months with our actual priest who's marrying us too. So we're not off the hook.
Oh, yet. You're not off the hook.